Welcome, episode 7, Hanging with the Dudes. I'm Mike. That's Nick. Pan over to the other two dudes today, Ish and Shades Christian without the shades today. What's going on?
I'm cooked off that Warriors Dynasty pack.
Oh, shit. Warriors Dynasty pack's cooked, huh?
Yeah, that's Definitely. That grade one. That's that white ash exotics. You know.
So Steph isn't good anymore.
No. Everybody else around him isn't good anymore. That's like a more accurate statement.
It's all Clay's fault.
No, it's Jordan Poole's fault. If we're being completely honest, they gave that man $120 million to do everything Tyrese Maxey's actually doing.
It's the Kardashian curse.
Well, he didn't date a Kardashian.
He fucked one.
No, he didn't.
Or was it a
Jordan Poole?
No.
No.
Was it Kendall?
No, I have no idea.
Jordan Poole was not dating no Jenner or no
Jordan
Kardashian.
Poole only does good if there's hot chicks in the audience.
Well, he was in LA last night, so I don't know how he didn't do good.
Well,
it's fucking Los Angeles.
On the other team,
LA nowadays be run down. I don't know, man.
You're smoking wet, bro. It's Los Angeles. Every OnlyFans star you can, every top 1.1% OnlyFans star, Instagram model, TikTok girl, video vixen, every one of them live in LA. Either LA, Atlanta, or Miami.
Miami's
Miami.
Miami's
not everybody, bro. A lot of niggas live in LA. Especially if you're a content creator, LA is like probably the best spot for you because that's where all the other content creators are. You can brand out, like, you do collabs with other content creators. You can bite off some of their fans.
Getting real big with that. A lot of people are moving from LA to
Texas.
Austin. To Texas, yeah.
Well, because Texas is Los Angeles with no taxes and way more guns.
Yeah, and more space.
And less weed. That's like the only one thing.
You have to move to Dallas and just talk shit every day.
The same price of a house in LA is like double, triple the size of Texas because there's more space.
Well, that's everywhere.
Yeah. But anyway, how was your guys' week?
Long week.
Busy, long week. Yeah. Same.
She was rough.
All right, let's get into it, boys. The second round of the playoffs coming up to an end.
Sixers suck.
Let's pull up the bracket here. So Heat advance. The Knicks they took dismantled the Knicks last night.
Jalen Brunson 41.
Brunson
played a really good series.
I just want to put just some respect on Jimmy Butler's name, bro. Because ever since the stuff that went down in Minnesota, bro, he was getting a lot of flack. People were calling him a cancer to the team, and he's not conducive to winning because he only cares about himself. And then goes to a culture where all they care about is the team and winning, and he thrives there. Mm-hmm. That man's knocked out. Put this into perspective. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals now, I think 3 times in the last 5 years, or 2 times in the last 4 years, or something like that.
3 times, because they
3 times
they made it to the finals and then they lost to the Lakers, and then they beat us in the second round. I'm pretty sure to make it. I think last year they beat us in the second round. They beat us in like 5, I think. Or was that the first round?
No. Y'all haven't played the Heat because last year y'all lost. Last year, y'all lost to the Celtics. The year before that, y'all blew the 3-1 lead to Atlanta.
We were never up 3-1 then. It was always like 2-2 and then like 3-2.
On Atlanta?
Yeah, they were up 3 games to 2 on us. Then we lost. Then we won Game 6, and then we lost Game 7 at home. That was the Ben Simmons.
Oh, I thought that y'all was up in that series. Y'all wasn't up.
We were up 2-1, and then we lost Game 4.
No, I thought y'all was up. Not 3-1, right? Maybe 3-2. I thought y'all was up 3-2 in that series.
No, they were up 3-2.
Yeah,
because they beat us in Game 1, 3, and 5, and then we won Game 6, and then they beat us at home in Game 7.
Either way, Jimmy Butler, bro, that man is a dog, bro. He embodies everything that a superstar is supposed to do. Right? Get you your numbers, make sure that your team wins and to think about, most of their team was really hurt this year and they still managed to be the A seed. Lost their first playing game.
Yeah. And
now they're going to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. And he's doing this with a hurt Adebayo, without Oladipo and Tyler Hero.
And Jimmy himself is a little banged up too.
Bro, theoreticals. If they were able to trade for Damian Lillard, that team would be they would be favorites. They would have to be favorites in the East, bro.
They're already favorites.
With all them dogs, with all them dogs there, bro.
He's alright.
Nah,
they might keep Lowry, bro. They would probably give up one of them undrafted guys and some picks or something like that, because you would want to keep Lowry on the bench for like that veteran presence in the playoffs. He's done it. He's won a chip, so he knows how to get through and he was in the playoffs a whole lot with Toronto, so he knows the grind.
He's washed. Like, he's still playing fairly decent.
No, he had like, hold on, I was just looking at the stats. He had, what he had last night?
We did lose to the Heat last year.
It was last year?
They lost in 6.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Who the fuck did we beat?
He had 11 points and 9 assists and 4 rebounds in 30 minutes off the bench. Like, bro, that's not bad. 11 and 9 off the bench, that's not bad.
It's alright.
So the Heat, yeah, I mean, they surprised me just because they're an 8 seed.
They need another. Jimmy need another star next to him,
He
bro.
needs a score. Yeah, another
He needs. He don't even need to necessarily be a scorer, because he could just be somebody who like a point guard who can distribute the ball.
Yeah.
Dame ain't known as a distributor, but he can.
Did Devin Booker have a contract that the Suns do next year? Did he?
Devin gonna stay. I won't even think about that. But we're gonna talk about that in a second. I wanna hold that because I'm letting off on the Suns, but that's another. We'll save that. But
it's all KD's fault.
I think that the Heat, man, they're looking poised. They're a good matchup between either you or Boston. Really, like, I mean, if you think about it, last year they were a Jimmy Butler 3 away from going back to the finals. Like, if Jimmy hits that 3 at the end of that, they win. They go up 1 with like less than a second left, and they win. So, you know, I think that they're a good matchup for either one of y'all teams. That, you know, whoever wins Game 7.
Boston Celtics.
Nick, I would hate to play for your favorite team because you have no faith.
Bro, it's the Sixers. They do this shit every year.
No, but it's not just the Sixers. You do this with the Eagles. You do this with the Phillies. Like,
I have more faith in the Eagles than all the other teams.
My God, bro.
It's a pattern of behavior.
I thought the Eagles winning. Like, I never said they were ass all last year.
I mean, you can have a little faith. Jesus Christ.
Not the Sixers. Eagles, I'll have all the faith in the world.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no faith in the Sixers at all.
Yeah, I mean,
same shit every year.
They're inconsistent.
Yeah, why should you have faith in the Sixers?
Second round is the.
I feel like this year, like for the rest of these playoffs or going forward. Because if you're telling me that after the playoffs are done, you're getting rid of Doc and you're getting like a good coach in there that can really set up a good game plan around getting Harden open, getting Maxey open, catch and shoot shots.
Does Harden even come back though?
Harden's gonna come back, bro. Why would he not?
And
y'all gonna bring him back. Man, that shit is cap, bro. James Harden's at the point, and I really believe this through the way he's sacrificed his own play. I think he really cares about winning. And I feel like if he really wanted to go back to Houston, he would have did that shit in off season.
Until he goes like 5 of 30.
I feel like Harden.
But I mean, part of that is him pressing, and part of that is the defensive scheme and him not having the edge that he used to be able to get by people. See, a lot of what Harden was doing in years he was averaging like 36 and 33 and all that is he was shooting like 16 free throws a game and making 14 of them. You know what I'm saying? Or like 12 of them a game. So it's like he's not getting to the line like he used to because they're not calling calls like they used to anymore on him and on the rest of the league. Because
he went off on that. I'm like, dude,
but also,
you can't be using it as an excuse.
Also, lead into shots and shit. Yeah.
But that's why he keeps looking for the foul. You have to like actually go strong to the basket. You can't just.
I mean,
but also,
around it.
But also, he doesn't have the athletic prowess that he used to, so he can't blow by people, causing them to actually foul him and him getting to the line. So with him, it's about getting hot, shooting. But what he has to realize is he can't start from the 3 to try to get hot. He's got to dribble, penetrate the paint, pause, and get mid-range jump shots, try to get open layups, maybe where on like a high pick and roll or something with Embiid or like with Maxey and Embiid where Harden's back cutting. Maybe Maxey can find him on a back dish, easy layups. Let him see the ball. Get any superstar that's a top end scorer, the Kevin Bookers, the KDs, the Bookers, the Lucas, Kyries. Once they see the ball go in the net, it's a wrap. Points in case Jason Tatum last game. My man went like 1 for 13 from the field in the first 3 quarters. Seen the ball go in one time in the fourth quarter and was red hot the rest of the game.
The Sixers quit.
That's how soon. I don't want to say y'all quit. A lot of that was on the defensive. A lot of that was on the lineup schemes that Doc was putting out there. That's why I feel like y'all got to get rid of Doc if y'all want to do anything else. Right now, Embiid is playing so well. He's outplaying the bad coaching of Doc. Because, bro, how do you go into the fourth quarter and you start the first 4 to 5 minutes of the fourth quarter in Game 6 at home to put the Boston Celtics away, and Maxey's your only true scorer on the floor? That's bad.
They had like 13 points in that quarter, or 11.
They had 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you started the fourth quarter with a lineup of like Maxey, Melton, PJ Tucker, Niang, and like Paul Reed. What? But you're not gonna get one, and then now they know. All right, Max is just gonna start pressing because he's the only real scorer out here. They shade all the defensive protection towards Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, the bench
everybody
is
else
not this deep. You know, we just don't have a deep bench.
You guys are deep. I feel like y'all need a better coach, and they're setting up better offensive schemes. Like there are teams with lesser benches than you guys, and their benches produce more because the scheme of the offense flows better.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean, because you could tell, especially like watching Game 6.
Teams like Miami.
It's not like we played terrible in Game 6.
Teams like Denver.
That was a game the whole time until literally the last 4
We
minutes.
actually have way more depth than the Celtics right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. Yeah, bro. If you look,
There was only 7 scorers in Game 4. Or in Game 6, sorry.
But they're
In
playing
Game
more
6.
bench players.
So,
Because we only have 3 bench players getting minutes.
part of the reason that they're playing more bench
Jalen
players.
Shake and Jaden Springer got 1 minute each.
But what I'm saying is part of the reason that they're playing a lot of bench players, the Celtics, is because earlier in the series, Embiid was getting guys in foul trouble. That's what he didn't do in Game 6. That's how y'all win. Y'all have to slow the pace of the game down. That's how they beat y'all. They're faster than y'all, so they push the pace, open threes, bang, bang, bang. Hot potato with the ball at the 3 line. What was I screaming all game, Nick? Stay on your man. Because the moment they left the man, hot potato, open 3, swish.
Yeah.
Hot potato, open 3, swish.
You could tell because they were really holding, like, we were playing and we kept it a game, but they held the tempo the whole game. We played off tempo the whole game.
Y'all were playing to their tempo,
Exactly,
whereas in Game 5, Harden and Embiid were controlling the tempo of the game, getting to the foul line. That's what I'm saying, bro.
So
if y'all can do that, Game 7. Now, I mean, it'll be a miracle to be in a 7-game series with the Celtics and win 3 games in Boston. Now if y'all won. I'm not a Sixers fan, but if I was and y'all won Game 7 in Boston, I would have a whole lot more confidence in my team going forward.
Oh, for sure.
To be able to lose the game the way that y'all did at home, Game 6, and then come back on the road in Boston, Game 7, and shut it down like sort of similar to what y'all did in Game 5, that would be immense. Fun fact, that would be the first time that y'all won a Game 7 in Boston since.
Well, beat Boston in a playoff series at all. It was 4 years ago.
No, I'm talking. What'd you say?
1982.
Yep, the year. You won that the year y'all won the finals, right?
No, that was the year before.
It was the year before, because y'all won a year after that. You're right. You're right.
And
So what have I told y'all? What did I tell y'all 2 episodes ago? Every great team in the East for the last 40 to 50 years all had to go through Boston.
it's not gonna be the Sixers.
Yeah, I have no faith.
I understand.
No faith.
Why should I? This is every fucking year. They get to the second round and lose. Like it's like this was like 7 years in a row.
Yeah, it's probably best to just not get your hopes up. You know.
And then the conference finals in 20 years. Like literally, like what am I supposed to have faith in? Like
I knew for
every
a fact
fucking
we were
year,
going to win
like,
Game 6 because they were going to push to Game 7. Either the refs were or we just didn't play well. So
we
did it ourselves.
That was a good game until we were the 4 minutes after the game. Like the Sixers, like kind of like quit. You can see them like they're just running, like not even running up the court. Like Joe Embiid looked like gassed, like as he always does.
It's just gassed, yeah.
And James Harden,
I don't think he was gassed.
he's always gassed, bro. He's always
I
in the
mean,
playoffs.
they had the extra day of rest. Both teams do.
Yeah, and they are playing on Mother's Day. I don't know if that means anything, but
Should it mean something?
I love Mother's
Should it
Day.
mean something?
They're going to a lot of Mother's Day.
Should it mean something, Mike?
Side note, I know this is different, and we'll be talking about this a little later. I love MLB on Mother's Day. I love seeing all the pink batting gloves and the pink bats and shit and all the cool like pink cleats. I love that shit on Mother's Day. Sorry, go back.
I like
to
it on Father's Day
it.
too. It's all blue.
Yeah, it's all shit fire. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the real dads out there. You know, I'm one myself, you know. Shout out to y'all taking care of y'all kids, man, doing what y'all supposed to do. Big facts. Shout out to the moms too. Cause you know,
it is getting Mother's Day.
You know what I'm saying?
Father's Day next month. You go.
I don't care, bro. You wanna know what's fucked up?
No.
You wanna know what the second most celebrated holiday is?
Mother's Day.
Father's Day is 20th.
Yeah, dude, no one cares about the men, dude.
That's ridiculous.
It should stay like that.
No. Fuck that.
It's not manly to complain.
Exactly. Yeah, Christian gets me, dude.
Fuck that. I don't care.
All right, let's move on to the next series. The Lakers.
We have to suffer in
advanced.
silence.
Yes.
They dismantled the Warriors.
Goodbye, Draymond Green.
Yeah, Draymond ran out, no shower, went right to his podcast. Yeah, we lost to LeBron. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah, fight night starting.
Yeah, Draymond cracks me up. I love Draymond. I would love to have Draymond on my team.
I saw a compilation.
Even though he's just not even a great player.
The compilations are the
Yeah,
best.
Draymond Green highlights. It's like him just like he's like stomping on the boy, kicking Steven Adams in the nuts twice. And it's just like doing all this crazy shit.
I'm
He's like playing
sorry.
football.
Like man, I don't know. Like I get he's a he's the mind of the team and he's the head of the snake.
He's the glue.
Right, he's the glue that sticks together. But that nigga's the king of the triple singles, bro. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists.
Fire.
Nigga, you just run around.
That's like Ben Simmons numbers.
Hey, at least it's better than what PJ Tucker does.
But at least PJ Tucker be like
How they put you
playing
in?
defense. Draymond Green kick niggas in the balls.
That's
and
defense. That's what I call defense.
he be
That's what I
he
fucking
be
call
pogo
defense.
sticking on people's sternums,
Yeah,
bro. Like
dude. Anything to
I'm
win.
not trying to hear that, bro.
Anything to win.
Scratch and claw, baby.
I need to win the fight.
Yo, can I just say something real quick? My guy,
No.
Hillbilly Kobe of the Ozarks. Austin Reeves is a dog. 23 points, 5 boards, 6 dimes on 7 of 12 shooting, 4 or 5 from 3.
Dog.
Dog. He is him. Him is he.
I don't know, man. If LeBron James wasn't on his team, he probably wouldn't be like that.
You can't say that, bro.
Shit, bro.
You think him and LeBron are friends for real?
I think they're very good friends.
LeBron
LeBron clicks with anybody who's like intellectually great at basketball.
LeBron James is for some reason just
let me give you my thought.
I'm watching a Draymond Green clip where he just pretty much slaps LeBron in the face.
Yeah, that's defense.
Yeah. Back in the 1980s, that was
It's even funnier when Draymond's not even involved in the play. He's involved like off to the side.
He's just kicking a motherfucker and they
he's
just
like,
fall.
and then he's just like wrapping someone up and bringing them to the ground.
Like, bro,
It's so
tackling
funny.
somebody, like hit him with an edge spear.
Or he just preemptively goes for a jumping block on top of someone.
Yeah, he just
He's not even
falls on
like,
him.
he like looks like he's gonna block it. He's
That's
like,
the energy
block
that
it
he
easily.
is. But LeBron gives me the vibe of like he's the cool jock, and then he has to be friends with the nerd kid because they have the same project.
And Draymond's a nerd.
No, I feel like
No. Austin Reeves is.
no. I feel like Bron. I feel
LeBron in
like
his fifth ring this year.
on some real shit. I feel like Bron clicks with anybody who's intellectually anywhere close to his level as far as basketball IQ. And you could tell Austin Reeves know the game. Hence why Austin Reeves, if you watch Lakers games now, especially in the playoffs, he's the one who's running the ball up the floor a lot. He's the one who's running the point, setting the offense and shit. That would not happen if LeBron did not trust you with the basketball.
No, that's facts. That's
LeBron
facts.
James is the sole reason why like 20 guys have rings. Like James Jones,
James Jones,
Norris Cole,
the fucking
Tristan
goat.
Thompson,
Oh yeah, Tristan
fucking
Thompson.
Matthew Dellavedova.
So, Dellavedova was a dog, though.
Yeah, that 1 year.
Delhi.
He was a dog.
Yeah, no shit.
That man had
Second LeBron left the
no, bro. That man had the stick Curry all game for 7 games. Bro, the man almost died after Game 6 during the 3-1 series. Bro, they said after Game 6, Dellavedova was sitting in the locker room cramping, bro, because he was so dehydrated.
Oh, did they put him in a wheelchair? They did Paul Pierce.
No, he had to go to the hospital, bro, to get IVs.
Bro, that game, Paul Pierce was in the.
Like, bro,
he hurt his ankle when he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
My nigga, like, bro, do you know how much? You know how hard you gotta be playing? That you gotta go to the hospital after the game because you get IVs.
That's just
Because
wild.
Curry's running 9 miles, just running in circles trying to get an open 3. You bouncing off screens and checks and shit, just running, bro.
Through screens.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy to me,
He
man.
probably snorted like 3 lines before the game. He's like, "Oh, I got."
Like, all this, bro, so many addies,
Wait,
bro.
I got a question. Who shit their pants? Which Celtics shit
Paul
their
Pierce.
pants? All right.
Paul, yep.
Who do you think's more justified for using a wheelchair? Paul Pierce for shitting his pants, or Anthony Davis for a concussion? Who's
Anthony Davis for
Who's
a
more
concussion.
justified?
Anthony
AD.
Davis with a concussion.
My man got smacked in the. Did you see that?
He got like elbowed in like
In the dome, like right on the temple, bro. Bro, you gotta
I'm
take a
giving it to
shit.
Paul Pierce.
Oh, get out of here.
I wanted to as well.
Maybe don't
It's
shit
like,
your pants during the.
he was wearing white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to sit
Oh
down.
shit! I don't know if
Yeah,
you
he
want to
had to sit down.
Yeah,
Like,
they
no.
probably gave the wheelchair faster to Paul Pierce than they did Anthony Davis.
They probably got thrown off that
Man.
Anthony Davis is a skyscraper. But he's a fucking invincible. Paul Pierce, he's tall.
Bro, no one's invincible to getting elbowed in the fucking
You said
temple.
AD's invincible.
Yeah, but like now
this year,
vulnerable,
because
man.
to be
Yeah,
fair,
all
the
those injuries
concussion
he
rate
was
and
out
that
for, like,
fall
5
off the
games.
ground will affect your balance for sure.
And
I'll give
honestly,
him that.
do you know how vulnerable a man is when there's
My
poop in
man's
his pants?
7
Paul
foot.
Pierce shitted himself.
Yeah, bro. You know how vulnerable you have to be as a man with poop in your pants.
Dude, he
That's
admitted,
as vulnerable
and
as you
he
can get.
admitted it to us years later. He came out and said, "Guys, I shitted myself."
Shit.
So I don't know how the bull in the Celtics that who Joel Embiid stepped on didn't have a concussion. Because that's a 300-pound man, like just stepping on your head.
Avery Bradley?
No, it was
Or no,
I think it was like Greedy Williams or something like that.
No, it's
pick I
Grant
said-
Williams. Grant Williams.
Grant Williams?
Well,
Yeah.
the Celtics?
Yeah, when Joel Embiid stepped on his mid. I don't know how
Joel
he
was
did
like,
that
I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry. I was trying to get out of the way. He's like, nah, bro, it's all good, bro. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
competitive.
yeah, it was beat you in 7 games.
Oh my Nick. All right, next topic, bro. Fuck.
No, we need this. We need the negativity because
No.
the negativity.
No, that
Equals
only
positivity for
no. We just proved last game. It just proved it only works with Nick Castellanos because Nick
No,
was
because
Nick was talking so much shit at Brick House. He was tired. Like the nigga mouth was tired, bro. like everybody around him was like, Nick, keep talking shit, keep talking shit, keep talking
Maybe
shit.
that's why they lost by 4 minutes, because I was just too tired to talk about
Nick
shit.
was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's like,
So fucking ass.
He's like, I can't. He's like, I can't. I don't. I've used every word, bro.
No, seriously, decided Nick Castellanos.
He ran out of the character account.
Put Nick Castellanos in.
Nah, bro. Look, I got a game plan. You know how niggas load manage. For August and September, we're gonna have you load managed. No shit talking on Nick Castellanos. So we're gonna save all that. You're gonna get your vocal cords, your mouth nice and worked out. Give it some rest. Pause.
Hey,
Pause. I said
yo.
pause inside 5 seconds. I beat the 5-second rule.
Nick, you're gonna load manage those vocal cords.
You know what I'm saying? So come playoff time.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
Come
I'm gonna
playoff
get you
time.
humming,
Nah,
bro.
bro, listen. Nah, you gotta listen, bro. We're gonna Kawhi Leonard this thing, cause come playoff time,
leaving. See ya.
come playoff time, you're talking so much shit on Nick Castellanos. He's gonna be Babe Ruth in the playoffs.
Shit.
You gotta DM him every day from a different
In
account.
August, he'll have a 307 batting average and stop talking shit. It'll go all the way down to like 230.
That's fine, but then we need him
He,
for the.
he needs that slump. Yeah.
Yeah, because then come
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber
playoff,
song.
come to play. Look, we're gonna have you start talking shit like 2 weeks before the season ends, so he can heat up right before the playoffs start, right? And then boom, we just full on, bro. You mean? And we're gonna win.
Yeah, the Nick Castellanos hit a home run. Remember you heard the A's broadcaster?
Oh my God, no, bro,
Did
no,
Nick Castellanos hit a home run there for
no,
If he
bro,
did, that
bro.
was
I
the
watched that
funniest thing of all
video. Nick Cass, every time it was like,
He's the most cursed baseball player.
yeah, bro. Every time he hits a home run, something bad happens.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
That was cap. That was
I did see
cap.
that.
The last, that was cap. But the other ones were real.
I forget the specifics, but there's like 3 of them.
It's like it was the dude who said it was the Kansas City.
I know one of them, the Queen died.
the announcer-
It was
Yeah.
like Cincinnati or something, like way back. Like he
Yeah,
was
it was-
resigning on air, and Nick Castellanos hit a home run. And
Yeah, well, no, he said something racist or something like that, or
Yeah,
something
he
like
was
sexist.
resigning.
And
No,
then he
it
was
was
resigning.
he said the homophobic F word.
Yeah, he said that word.
as he was resigning,
As he was resigning,
Nick Castellanos
2-1 count. Nick hits a second death bomb, right?
Yeah, dude.
The Queen died.
Nick Castellanos.
3 hours later, this nigga hits a bomb, bro. Something else happened. Like someone else died.
doing like-
If they're doing like a veteran
Nick
memorial,
Castellanos.
like the announcers are doing a veteran memorial about like a new plaque they put up in the stadium. Gone, Nick Castellanos.
Bro, it's nuts. It's like
He
kind
got
of
scared
scary.
off the negativity. That's price.
Well, that would be
Get
the
onto
most.
something, boys.
That would be the most. Him
You ever see-
thriving off Nick.
You ever see
Nick-
what we do in the shadows? He's an energy vampire. He sucks
Bro,
the energy from other
listen,
people.
listen. That would be the most Philly thing. He would be considered the most Philly athlete of all time. Because it's proof right here. Nick's been talking shit all year, and this man's got he's batting like 307. He's like I think second or third in the league in extra base hits this year.
I think he is.
He leads the league in doubles this year. Like, bro, he's raking this year.
Yeah.
Talking shit. That's all we're doing is just talking shit.
It's not working for crossover because every single time.
No, look, listen,
He can't
this
shut up base.
Barbie.
see, and this is what I was talking about, and this is actually a great segue into the Phillies, but we'll talk about that, I guess, a little later.
We need to get to the Suns and how much there is.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, we
we
gotta talk
have
about
to
the
talk
Suns.
about the Suns, but
You hear Dwight Howard recruiting Chris Paul to Taiwan?
All right, yo, real quick.
Howard cooking over there.
Can you pull up these DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul stats, bro?
Here's Ayton first.
Ayton, bro.
You see that
Trash.
video? You
Hold on.
see-
What
you
is
see
that?
that?
Hold
It's like,
on.
wait,
What
Hold
are
on.
you betting to? The Suns?
Hold on,
I don't know shit about that.
Hold on, bro. Read these
Let me
stats off,
educate
Mike.
myself.
All right, DeAndre Ayton, he's 7 foot. No, I'm talking about.
No, do that. No, fuck that.
DeAndre Ayton, number 22 from the Suns, plays center. He's 7 foot, 250 pounds.
Right, and what's his averages?
He averaged 18 points,
51st in the league.
10 rebounds,
What is that, like? What is that in the league? I know it has it right there.
10th.
10th in the league? All right, that's all
And
right.
then 1.7 assists. And his
that what
total
the season
percentage is
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
That's for the whole season. I got the playoff Jones.
I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I know about the series is apparently that Jokic bullied the shit out of Ayton.
Bro, it was bad. They played better with the white ball. Center, Lonsdale or Lansdale.
Yeah.
Bro, they played better with him in. You could take.
His first name's Jock Landale.
Yeah, him, bro. You could, bro.
You're not
when he-
playing a dude named Jock? Are you kidding me? Who the fuck's coach?
Jock Strap.
Monty Williams.
Bro, you can see, you can see the difference when they
His
play.
nickname's gotta be Strap.
Gotta be
His
straps,
nickname-
bro.
gotta be
But
straps.
no bullshit because he was actually playing defense. Jokic was like having trouble against him. Like you could see the defensive prowess of the team switch, the whole
that's Jock
energy of the
Mondale,
team
fella.
when he came in. In the playoffs, the nigga averaged 13, 9 boards,
Jock Landale.
and 1 assist.
Australian fella.
Bro, you 7 foot tall, averaging 13 points a game.
They got him 6'11".
You're the
Not
number
even.
1 pick. You were the
What a bust.
trap, bro. There's no I
I
wish.
know Nick likes DeAndre Ayton too. So
Shit, I never thought he was like shitty.
Trash.
I saw like that video where like he's under the rim, right? And, like
He gives no effort.
He's like
He got no heart, bro. It's like he.
not even over the rim. He's there. You see KD trying to get the rebound. KD's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Remember how people used to give AD flack for not trying, not giving his all, not being 100% into the game and shit? That's DeAndre Ayton, bro. That man gives no fucks. Like, he runs down the floor, he just be, oh, a rebound? Oh, I didn't try. Oh, a 6'3" point guard just picked it off up over my head. Oh, shit, okay.
DeAndre Ayton's 24 going on 48. Yeah.
A loose ball? Yeah, look at his face. Look at his face. Bro, they got to get rid of him. If they want to do anything, I'm sorry, they got to get rid of him and they got to get rid of Chris Paul. Pull up Chris Paul numbers.
Chris,
Well, he got hurt. So.
Yeah, but what do you expect? What?
he's an old man.
Listen.
Hey, stand up. You can hold the mic.
No bullshit. No bullshit. In in the last like 8 years, we can legitimately say he's gotten hurt in the playoffs at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he's
Just
getting
like-
there, man.
No, it's not even that. It's just what he does. He gets to the playoffs and he just gets hurt. It's just what he does.
his body
And then the
limit.
one time he didn't get hurt, his team went to the finals. Like he actually got his team to the finals.
What team was that?
The Suns.
Yeah, they lost to the
Against the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Oh shit! Yeah, right. Yeah.
When Giannis put up a 50 ball in Game 5.
Yeah, with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he went to McDonald's. He got a 50-piece
Chris
nugget.
Paul. I mean, I don't think he played well at all.
13. What did he average?
So he averaged 14 points, 4 rebounds, and then 9 assists.
Like, bro,
That was
that's
the first
not.
round.
That's around.
No. That's his whole season stats.
Yeah.
Whole season.
Yeah, but like that's not. Those aren't good numbers,
Devin
man.
Booker, he just gave.
No, Devin, he probably gonna stay there. Him and KD gonna stay. They just mortgaged their whole future
Yeah.
For a second round exit.
for But you can't expect. But listen, you can't. You cannot. I think people put like crazy expectations on that team. They literally played 8 games together during the regular season.
Yeah.
Like
Suns?
that. Yeah, bro.
Because they got KD late.
And he twisted his ankle and was out for like
And
2
to get
weeks.
KD, they gave Roy 2 pretty
Damn.
decent role players.
And a third defensive stud.
Yeah, so it's like they gutted their team
Yeah,
for
Mikal
KD, who's a freelancer.
That's why I'm saying I don't
They
think
also
that.
got the bubble man, TJ Warren.
Oh, get the fuck, Jimmy.
Bubble.
No, Jimmy. I love that. Yeah, that's what Jimmy Butler was calling him after he gave him a 50 ball and kicked him out of the fucking bubble.
See the video of the ball was in that one of the bubbles and he got like snapped
Who do
on
you
the
think?
concrete.
The car
Flew up in the tree, bro.
flew up into the tree. Shit. Yeah.
I'm like, well, he's
What
stuck.
was that meme with the weatherman?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Bubble boy.
Yeah. But no, I think that they need to go out and get a real good point guard who can really facilitate. Like a Chris Paul type.
Chris Paul, but not 38 years old.
Facts, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly.
But
Just funny. It's funny the way you said they got to get rid of Chris Paul, but they need a Chris Paul type.
Cause Chris Paul not even Chris Paul type no more.
Yeah, he's getting
That's the
man.
thing. He's not even Chris Paul type no more. But I don't even know who they would go pick up as far as like a point guard.
Lillard.
No, they don't. They don't have anything.
Lillard's never leaving.
Trade KD.
He's never gonna leave.
That would be the only way they would get Lillard. Nah, I think Lillard best deal would be to go to Miami.
Malik Monk or De'Aaron Fox.
That would be his best bet if he wanted to win like a title
Go to the
right now.
Kings.
To go to Miami. That would be his best bet.
Miami's.
That'd be his best
They
bet.
are in the Eastern Conference Finals now.
But anyway,
Now it's gonna be Nuggets Lakers. I think the Lakers in 6.
I don't, man. I think this.
It's LeBron James.
Nuggets, Lakers,
I know. I get that. Look, I get that. Jokic is balling.
It's LeBron James.
I get this balling. Jokic is balling.
Yeah.
Bro, he almost won a game that he lost by 5 points, in which he had 53, 11, and 9. And lost by 5 points because someone came off the bench named Shamit and went hot from 3.
Why didn't you Shamit? Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew
Who
Shamit.
drafted the Sixers? Just like they drafted Mikal Bridges. Pepperidge Farm remembers that.
I remember. Do you remember? I remember. Remember feeling
We traded
safe.
Mikal Bridges for Jair Smith. Who the fuck is Jair Smith? That man wasn't even in the league after 1 year.
That's a good linebacker.
Yeah, he probably
Was that to do with the peanut allergy?
Not, I think so. I
Weak
don't know.
genes.
Maybe because he was not in the league after they.
That's why we got rid of Didi, bro. That's one.
Gregorius?
Didi Gregorius. That was one of the main reasons we got rid of him.
Does he have a peanut allergy?
No, he's allergic to pain. Funny. He's allergic to pain medicine. So when he gets hurt, he's usually hurt longer than the average person because he can't take the medicine to help his body recover.
So what's he do? Just pretend it's not hurting?
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know.
Perk 30s.
I don't know. I guess he
he's
just
allergic to
smokes a bunch of weed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
He's allergic to perk 30s.
Like he's allergic to he's allergic to most pain medication.
Okay.
Like the ingredients that are in most pain medication, he's allergic to. That's one of the main reasons, not to get too off topic, but that was one of the main reasons that Aaron Rodgers couldn't take the vaccine. Because one of the 4 main ingredients in the vaccine he's allergic to. And they came out said if you're allergic to one of these 4 main ingredients in the vaccine, you probably shouldn't take it.
Yeah.
You know, So and so like it's similar to that. Like I think he's allergic to what the ingredients are within most of these pain medications, which is wild as shit.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is responsible for millions of deaths because he didn't take the vaccine.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Yeah, bro. It is.
It's all his fault.
No, that
Joe Allen's fault too.
that vaccine, because we can't talk about it because if we talk about it, it'll get canceled. Our video, the vaccine caused Damar Hamlin what happened to him, and I feel like that's a real thing.
Yeah, the Matrix.
But we'll talk about that. But that's an off camera talk.
The Matrix won't let
No
you.
comment.
No comment.
No comment. Not trying to get canceled.
No
You
comment.
hear us, Matrix?
You know what? Try and cancel.
Absolutely no comment.
You can't cancel something that isn't here. We're not. We don't even exist.
Yeah, it's
We're a
not
figment
reality.
of your imagination.
Yeah.
But anyway,
If someone watches this,
Lakers
he
in 6.
cancels us though.
you think Lakers
What if,
and
what if
six?
this was the
Sorry.
moment? That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That's it.
What if like this was the moment?
Yeah,
The
bro.
moment that what?
Google's watching.
Like, blow up. We blow up. Millions of dollars. Blah blah. Bitches. Bitches.
Whoa! I'm in a 7.5-year relationship. I don't
Cancel.
know that.
No, he shakes the golfer. He can
Someone's
do it.
ladies
can- he can-
listening.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask you, Shades. How did you do in your golf outing?
Fucking came in 4th out of 4th place.
Fourth. Oh, you're aiming at third too.
I was aiming for 3rd. I
Damn.
wasn't even aiming for 1st or 2nd. A
disappointed.
humble 3rd.
You disappointed
And
the
I
fans.
fucking came in a disappointing 4th.
That's why he's not wearing shades today, because he came in last.
I think,
No,
the course is a par 69. No, par 70. I shot a 93.
Jesus.
Hey, that's not. Hey,
Respectable.
that's not bad.
23 over par. Respectable.
You can get better.
Yeah, the Shade gods came to him after the game and said, "Yeah, we're gonna need this back.
You're going to earn these shades back.
You're gonna have to earn
You're
it
just
back."
a golfer.
I think the problem was I didn't play an outro when I left here. In the middle, I should have played like the
you
fucking
play an
outro.
So we got to do a sad anime outro. We have,
No,
Not a fucking sad. Fuck
It
that.
is raining
No, I
outside.
mean like.
we have to wait till
Let me
it's
see
pouring
if I
rain,
can.
just
Let me
sit-
see if
just
I
sit
can
by the
find
window
one.
like
Let me
this.
see if I can find outro music.
No, wait. All right, we're gonna go ahead
We got-
because I want
So you
There's a
gotta,
lot going on. I want
you gotta wait till it pours rain. You gotta sit by the window, and then you gotta play
to.
sad
There's gotta
music.
be an ad. Then we gotta wait for the ad.
One
No,
quick
you don't.
thing I want
mean,
to ask
they
y'all.
vamp.
Yo, one quick
Chat-
thing I
chat
want to
'em up.
ask y'all.
Chat 'em up.
So
Wait.
we went through each series here.
No,
Now,
because I wanted to get into the Nuggets Lakers series because that was a good topic.
yeah. Well, we're kind of talking about it. Kind of got off track. So
Yeah.
Jokic, man,
Lakers and
that's
trash.
gonna be a good ass series.
I think it all comes down to them two.
I think it comes down to how well Anthony Davis plays.
It comes down to them two.
It'll be Lakers Heat again. Lakers Heat in the finals.
No, stop it. Sixers versus
Lakers.
fucking Jokic. We're gonna get the Twin Tower.
I said that. I said no bullshit.
Like you said, we
Pray to
need the
gods.
negativity. Nick's bringing it. We need the negative.
No,
Sixers. Why should we have hope?
because
Anyways, the Suns
No bullshit,
Stink.
bro. No
Joker.
bullshit.
is good.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton, man, whatever. That dude, no heart. I think that it comes down to who has the better series between Jokic and AD. Because the last time when they played in the Western Conference Finals, AD had the better series.
Yep.
So remember that was game 2 or
the
game
bubble.
3. Yeah, that was the bubble. That was game 2 or game 3. He hit that game-winning shot. It said this is for Kobe. It was right after Kobe died. So I mean,
That's how everything started.
I think that it comes down to them two, bro. I think it'll be them. It'll come down to them two. So they'll essentially cancel each other out. And then I think whose role players play better. Like will Austin Reeves outplay Bruce Brown and like Aaron Gordon? Will Bron outplay Jamal Murray, which should happen? So we'll, you know what I'm saying?
Jamal Murray's a dog too, but he's very streaky.
Jamal
Murray is very
he's a volume shooter. He's a Jason Tatum type. They're volume shooters.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're volume shooters. They need to see a couple go in before they start getting hot. You know what I'm saying?
They take a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I mean, especially if he's getting hot and he's making more than he's missing. It's huge because he
Well, that's
can
when you
drop
get-
30, 40 easy.
He dropped 50 in the playoffs.
I'm saying he can go off. So he can go off for sure.
That'll be a good series. I think ultimately, I like that pick, Nick. I think the Lakers win in 6.
So you think Lakers in 6?
Actually, no. I'm gonna say Lakers in 5.
Oh
Lakers in 5.
shit!
I'm gonna say Lakers in
I
5.
think Jokic can get 2 wins.
I think that the Lakers go and steal 2 out of I think they steal 2 in Denver, and I think when they come back to LA Game 5, if they're up 3-1 and they go back to LA Game 5, I don't think that.
I don't think they come out of that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. They
Okay,
wouldn't
I
play.
could see
Oh no, it is switched around, right?
They wouldn't play.
Yeah,
They beat Denver for Game 5.
It would be.
Denver's our seed.
Yeah. All right. So then, all right. I'll
Game
keep
6.
it Lakers in 6. I'll keep it Lakers in 6 then.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you were right on the money with Lakers.
Yeah, I think Lakers in 6 then. My fault. Yeah, because I thought that it was switched around. That's my
I'm
bad.
thinking Lakers and I think it goes 7.
No, I don't. I think no, because I don't
it goes
think
7.
I don't think that the Lakers will win if it goes back to Denver, bro.
But we're saying there's some distance at least to this series.
Yeah,
They're
for
going
sure.
to-
No one's getting swept here. Like, there's no way. They're both going to win games.
Yeah, no, I don't think it. I don't think it goes.
I just feel like I just think it goes 7 because the league wants it to go 7.
Bro, what? Bro,
I'm gonna go that route.
Bro,
I'm gonna go that route.
I mean, look, you can't say that about the Sixer series. We fucking shot ourselves in the foot. We did it to
The
ourselves.
refs didn't even. The refs didn't
They
need to
didn't-
help in Game 6. But if we were up,
Why?
and
You said they would- you're saying they would've.
No,
They
hold on,
would've,
hold on,
for
Christian,
sure.
hold on, Christian,
Like, you
hold
know
on,
I'm
Christian,
all about a good conspiracy.
Right, but
Like,
you're
I think
tripping,
you're- I
bro.
think you're kinda
You
tripping.
think that every series and every playoff fucking bracket in every sport's going 7 because the refs or the umps want it there.
I mean, I get the motivation, and it is a strong motivation. It's pretty much the only motivation people need, which is money.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I'm like, I just don't see it going that way. It's just
You don't think it goes 7?
I don't think it's going to go 7.
I think the teams are close enough.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going. If it does go 7, I don't think it's going to go 7 because of the refs.
I don't know, man.
There's only been 2 series all playoffs that went 7 games. Your series right now,
Right.
and the Sacramento Golden State series.
That means they're due. They're like, we need fucking Game 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fucking scratching their neck.
All right, bro.
Mike,
You're going too far down the rabbit hole. Man. It's not even
love
funny.
Game
It's not even funny.
Like, if you catch me on a good day, I'd probably go down this rabbit hole with you. But yeah, I think you're tripping.
Yeah, you're tripping. Bro.
So I'm still saying Lakers in 7. I still think Lakers win the series, but I just don't think. I just see it dragging out to 7. No matter how it happens.
LeBron's not letting that happen.
No, LeBron's getting tired. He's getting tired
and old?
weak.
Are you
He
saying?
needs AD to lift him up.
Tired?
It's all on AD.
Hold on. What you saying?
If AD has a bad game, they lose. If AD has a good game, they win. No matter how good LeBron
You
plays.
say he's tired and weak, right?
No, I don't want to talk about that. I was just
No. You say tired and weak with 39-9 on 10 for 14 shooting and 2 for 3 from 3. Oh, but he's tired. No, that was last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but he's tired.
He's
though.
tired. After
Right,
that performance.
All right. Well,
Very tired.
you're a good mathematician.
LeBron
What's
gets
the percentage of 10 out of 14? It's got to be at least 80%, right? 85%?
No, you can break that down to 5/7, which is I think it's like in the 70s.
70 hot.
High
The man,
70s.
all right, so let's just say the man shot 75%
Mid-70s, I think.
75% from the fucking field.
Ish. The thing about math, we have calculators right here.
Quick math.
0.71.
Shot 71% from the field last night, bro.
Damn.
He tired?
Yeah, bro. After that performance, I'd be tired too. Damn.
What do you mean not tired? It's
He's tired. He
LeBron.
go home and sleep, don't he?
It's LeBron fucking James.
Yeah, I mean,
You're right.
what? He spends probably over $2 million a year on his body alone, maintaining his body.
bro, like,
How do you think the nigga plays 20 years and in his 20th year averaged 30?
He's all about longevity.
Yeah, for sure. No, he
The
definitely
GOAT.
is.
Yeah.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
I was just talking shit. I wasn't
The
really
GOAT.
being serious.
No, you was serious. There was some
not
serious in there. I felt it.
You know who gets tired? Joel Embiid.
Damn, Lonnie Walker had 13 points on the
Joe
bench.
B does get tired.
I mean, look at the fucking size of the dude. How could you not get tired lugging yourself around?
D'Lo had 19.
So we done with the playoffs here?
Yeah, you're fucking.
Sixers
you and your
stink.
Because I wanted to
conspiracy.
see, because we did the Nuggets.
You and your conspiracy.
So what
theories.
about Sixers? If
Well,
we,
I mean,
do we win Game 7?
No.
So, all
We
right, wait,
kept
hold
touching on it.
on.
No,
Wait. I want this to be done the right way.
go around the
Let's
panel.
go around the panel.
No.
No, I'm not. Let me say my piece. I think y'all have a serious chance to win.
All
I
right,
really do.
So if we win Game 7,
And I'm going to tell you
who-
how. I'm going to tell you how y'all win this Game 7. If y'all can come out, if y'all can do the exact, and I mean They should have went home after Game 6 and watched Game 5 all day today. Like, just nonstop watch Game 5 all day. Watch how they ran that offense. Watch how they were playing defense. They weren't switching around as much on the perimeter. They were playing lockdown, solid defense, man-to-man defense, getting to the foul line. If y'all can do that, y'all gonna win.
Control the game.
Yeah, I mean, they have to control the game. That's the only way, but I just don't see it happening.
And I'm wondering if it's like a reverse psychology thing. Like, you know how they say, like, most teams, like, you know, when you're on the road, you know, you get stiff, you get jittery, and that's why most teams win at home in the playoffs, like, you know, in any sport, really.
Yeah, it's always been about, like, familiarity.
Yeah, and being at home, being with the home crowd. Well, I'm wondering if it's like a reverse psychology thing on the Sixers, where they feel more loose playing against the opposite crowd.
Well,
they're not
harsh. I mean, Philadelphia, harsh crowd, no doubt. And you're saying it's harsh enough to where.
No, I'm not even like just the harshness or like the crowd being hostile. Just like not having the anxiety of having to win in front of your home crowd. Like, I'm wondering if that, because like some teams have that like psychological, you know, effect. Like, you know, you'll see teams from time to time go and just they can't win at home for some reason. But they go on the road and they dominate in the playoffs because they play better on the road in the playoffs. And sometimes it boils down to being stiff in front of your home crowd, like trying to be perfect, trying to make the perfect pass, trying to do the perfect shot. Whereas, like, you know, you're playing in front of the away team's crowd, you're playing more reckless. Like, we were a bit different, like playing baseball. We just played everywhere because we were dogs on the field. But I feel like we had, even though we played great at home, we had better games away because we played it being in that hostile territory that had us feeling more free.
We were also we were a team of dickhead kids who loved being dickheads.
We loved that, yeah. We was like, you know how the Grizzlies
we were better than we knew.
You know how the Grizzlies say they run up the smoke? The only person who ran up the smoke more than our baseball team was Saint Nick himself. Like, we were all the we were the smoke. We were the ash.
It was Philadelphia dickheads who loved being dickheads, and
it was great.
We would try to, like, you know, 2 hits in a row. We're up on the fence. Yeah, let's go.
Rattling
just like
the
absolute
pitcher.
Annoying voices. Like, it's
Like, there was nothing better than just being a competitor. Period. There was nothing better than silencing the away crowd. There's nothing better than silencing that crowd, bro.
About your point though, where you're saying they feel less pressure to perform on a home court or on an away court than a home court.
Yeah.
I would say a team that has that problem though is probably not a championship winning team.
I wouldn't say that. I would converse that, and the only reason I would say that is because that's the only way you're gonna be able to win. In the playoffs, you gotta win games on the road.
I mean, yes.
I mean, and it's not like y'all are over at home in the playoffs. Y'all win games in the playoffs.
And to add to that, I feel like, you know,
You have to win at home though.
you're expected to win at home, so that you don't try.
But it's not like y'all are like 500 at home.
Right.
Y'all have only lost the 3 games at home. Again, you know, you guys are
2 games.
2 games.
Well, y'all had.
We lost 3 and 6 at home. We won Game 4.
Yeah, that's
by
right.
Miracle.
So y'all are like what, 4 and 2 now at home in the playoffs? Like, that's not bad, but it's even better that you guys are what, 4 and 2 on the road too, probably.
We're 3 and 3 at home in the playoffs.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because you're
right. No, you're right. Yeah, because y'all the 2 games
3
against
3 and 2. I'm sorry, 3 and 2.
We lost Game 3 at home.
Yeah, and then we lost Game 6, but we won Game 4, and then in the next series we won the first 2 games at home. So
y'all swept
we're
them.
3 and 2.
Yeah,
3 and 2.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So y'all above 500 at home, y'all above 500 on the road in the playoffs. That's a championship team.
I'm not counting the Nets because the Nets were ass. They weren't supposed to be.
I mean, they was giving y'all some games.
I don't know. It's just my feeling about the Sixers. It's just like we've been here twice before.
I mean, like 6.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just like I just don't have the faith in the team to do it. Like, I mean, but I haven't really. I've only followed the Sixers like sparingly this year, so it's like I don't think the team's passion is all there for, wanting to have this.
Right, yeah.
I don't think that it's that.
And then that combined with coaching.
I think it's that. Can Embiid, Harden, and Maxey outplay bad coaching? Period. I think because, like I said, that fourth quarter lineup that Doc threw out there was one of the most atrocious things that I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. And that's a coaching. That's not on Maxey. That's not on Embiid. That's not on PJ Tucker. That's on Doc.
Remember a couple years ago, he used to put Mike Scott at center. Exactly.
Mike Scott?
Yeah, remember Mike Scott?
Who the fuck is Mike Scott?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like from The Office?
It's like the guy goes up in series.
From the Hawks, he had all tats. He had the emoji tats, like that bull.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
He started at center. I'm like, why are you?
And then the guy,
great.
it's like Doc goes up 3-1, and it's just like, or like he goes up in the series, and he's like,
what can I do to fuck this up?
no, not even that. It's just like it's like he wakes up right, like the next morning after he goes up 3-2 or 3-1, and he just goes, how do I coach? What's coaching basketball? I don't. You put people in the right position, I think, maybe.
He starts drinking water, starts choking on the water.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's like baffling how he can like be so good in the first half of a playoff series, and in the second half of a playoff series, he's like Paul Reed for 25 minutes while Embiid's healthy. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, what are you like? What are you starting the fourth quarter in Game 6, and Maxey's your only legitimate scorer on the court.
Speaking of, I have those stats here.
Jordan Yang's not good.
No.
Game 5.
He nice. He had nice bucket off the bench.
Compared to like Game 5,
He needs 2 or 3 threes a game. That's all we need him for.
Yeah, bro, he had a nice bucket, and he plays solid defense for a big guy. He's not the best defender, but he gives effort for sure. Niang nice. I wanted Niang for the Thunder when he came out the draft, bro, because that was when we had KD, the KD Westbrook, we had Steven Adams, Roberson, we had what's his name, Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. Niang would have been beautiful off the bench for us, bro. That nigga nice. I like him.
I just want to compare real quick the stats. So like Game 5 to Game 6, like just the discrepancy of winning and losing. Like, I don't know. Embiid and Max both dropped 30. And then you get James Harden with 17, 10 assists, facilitating.
He only took 8 shots that game in Game 5.
Yeah, but we went to the line crazy. 4 for 4. Maxey was 4 for 4.
What was that
Embiid was 10 for...
second
Yeah, I'm adding to your point. Like, that's how we won. If you look at Game 6 here...
Toby had 2 fucking points last game.
Game 6... Yeah, it was...
Who?
Tobias Harris.
Yeah, Tobias Harris is
Tobias stinks.
I think
1 for 7.
Even though
42 minutes.
Even though he's not a part of supposedly our
That's
big
another
3, he's
volume
paid
shooter.
like it.
Yeah.
He's another guy that
He's
needs
huge volume.
He's another guy that needs
He needs 30 shots to get
he needs at least 7-8 shots before he gets hot. And then you got to give him another 10 shots for him to really put up points. So it's like I don't know.
So anyway, it's just crazy that
He's paid too much money.
Oh, I don't even want to get into that.
Well, y'all paid that. Y'all picked him. Y'all
But
picked him
Embiid
over
shot
Jimmy
like
Butler.
shit. Embiid shot like shit. Maxey shot like shit.
No. Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris are both free agents, and y'all paid Tobias Harris. Yes.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Butler was going to resign
That's how
because
I
Ben Simmons
shit.
was on the team. And you didn't want to play Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is a little bitch.
Well, he also didn't want to play for Brett Brown either.
Yeah,
Because he let Ben Simmons be a little bitch.
that's what I was going to say.
But through all that, he did an interview with JJ Redick because JJ Redick was on that team too. He said that through all that, he still would have signed back, but they gave Tobias the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
They picked him over him. It was bad decision.
Straight up.
yeah, but I don't think Jimmy would have stayed here.
He said it. He said
He would've,
it. He
yeah.
said he would have. Because he ended up getting the same contract from the Heat a year later. The Heat gave him 4 years, $184 million. Basically the same contract Tobias got.
Yeah, but you think he would have? Do you think he would have stuck around with Ben Simmons? Really?
No, because
No,
I
we
think
would've got rid of
y'all would have flipped him, and y'all would still have Harden. Y'all would still have Harden. 'Cause it would be different if Tobias was a part of that Harden trade. You can't say that. Tobias stayed. So therefore, you pluck out Tobias, you put in Jimmy Butler. Harden's still there. Jimmy Butler's still there. And y'all probably already in the fucking finals. If we're being honest. You got Harden, Butler, and Embiid with Maxey off the bench. Ugh.
See, I think it would be like a butterfly effect thing where that trade would shake up to where the point where we want to get Harden. I think
y'all would have still the whole.
If we drafted Jason Tatum instead of Markelle Fultz,
that would have switched up everything. That would have changed everything. But now you're going back 3 years before.
That's PTSD, Nick. Jesus.
Yeah, facts. I'm sorry.
I stopped watching college basketball after that because I was all in Markelle Fultz. I'm like, yeah, let's go Markelle Fultz. And then that happened. I barely even. I think
Nick's interior soundtrack in his mind is "My tears going cold."
I think the NBA is such like a tight league where it's like each trade with each team has like a butterfly effect to where like it affects the value of every single
player. But Jimmy
player.
Butler wouldn't have been a trade. Y'all would have just been signing Jimmy Butler.
I get what you're saying, but like
actually, I think if y'all had Jimmy Butler, that would have been even more of an incentive for y'all to get Harden because y'all were supposed to trade for Harden a year earlier before Harden even went to Brooklyn. Y'all were in talks of trading Ben Simmons to Houston for James Harden.
Would the Sixers be even interested in Harden if
yes!
If we got rid of Ben Simmons and we wanted someone that fill that role because we obviously had Maxey and Tobias Harris already.
It would have been savage if James Harden. You've got James Harden having played point guard.
The only reason that I think y'all would have still got.
What'd you say, Nick?
So it'd be nuts if you got James Harden and then put him at the point, and then Jimmy Butler played the 2. And then
y'all, that's what y'all do now. Y'all would have did that same thing. Maxey plays the 2. I don't know if you noticed that, but when he starts, he plays the 2. James Harden's the one bringing the ball up the floor. So it's like y'all. The only reason I think that y'all would have they would have still ended up picking up Harden is because Tobias was not a part of the deal. Had Tobias been a part of the deal to get Harden, that's where I say, okay, y'all might not have did that, or that might not have went down like that. But Harden wasn't, or Tobias wasn't. It was literally a 1-for-1, and then y'all gave up Seth Curry. But the only reason y'all gave up Seth Curry is because the front office has so much confidence in Maxey taking the next step. Mm-hmm. So again, I think everything would have been the same. It literally would have just been plucking Tobias and putting in Jimmy Butler.
So at the end of the day, Elton Brand is the worst GM in the
Why are you throwing shots?
Because he is. He is.
Jerry Colangelo.
He was a subpar basketball player. I was a subpar GM.
Jerry Colangelo.
I said it.
But no, Jerry Colangelo was when shit started changing for y'all. He was the one who got rid of Ben Simmons. He was how y'all got James Harden in that trade.
That was like 2 years ago. We didn't have Brian Colangelo at that point.
Y'all had him for like 2 years, bro, 3 years.
He wasn't the front office, the general manager when we got James Harden. That was 2 years ago. No,
it's been Elton Brand.
But was it Darnell Worthy, whatever the fuck that dude, the dude from the Houston Rockets. That's why we got James Harden. Daryl Morey. That's why we got James Harden.
But Jerry Colangelo's been in your front office, bro. He's not a GM. He's a front office exec.
Not anymore. Remember them burner accounts? Remember he had them fucking Twitter burner accounts?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio. I forgot about them. They were going all in all. They were talking about the process and how it was bad. Like it was a failure. And then they were talking about Jerry Colangelo and how he was fucking everything up. And then they had he had them fucking burner accounts, like him and his wife or some shit like that.
Talking shit on TV.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
My God.
Dude, I forgot about them, bro.
Damn, I didn't know that. I completely forgot about that too, Nick.
I'm like, yeah, you know.
Now I vaguely remember
the process was
how many years removed from that are we?
Like at least like 4 or 5. Because I was
oh my God, I forgot about that.
Because he
Sixers are fucking
because he was going for like a while.
Sixers are losing.
Yeah.
That's the. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like I don't think it's up for debate. I don't think it's.
Yeah, let's
actually it is up for debate. That's the whole point of this.
Let's move on real quick from the NBA here.
He signed to the Sixers in 2015. And then his son signed to the Sixers as like an advisor in 2016.
It was a Brian Colangelo, right?
Yeah, he was the one who left. Jerry's still there, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Brian had the burners?
Yeah, Brian Colangelo. His son was the one who was like having all the burners and doing all that dumb shit.
That's ridiculous.
That's
Just
so funny.
absolutely.
That's like so funny.
That's bonkers.
That's great.
I love that, mad sidebar. I love that Katie's Twitter picture and his Instagram pictures. The dude from the meme with all the knives to his face.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sure.
Yeah, 2016.
The Goog.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I had him for a
Flynn
grip.
from Tangled.
Yeah, the scene where he's got all the knives to his, or all the swords to his face. I love that that's Katie's fucking picture. And he explained, he was like, yeah, because I feel like that's what I feel like on the internet. I feel like everyone's coming at me for my
Real
opinion.
quick, let's do a little NFL segment real quick because we're getting into the hour mark already. So
Great. Yeah, we got another hour.
you want a 2-hour episode? Jeez,
Hey, bro, that's what the people want.
Jesus. Anyway, all right. So
Don't think about it, just do
NFL.
it.
I wanted to ask you guys. So we kind of went through the division leaders last week.
Should we get issues now?
I
forgot you.
Someone didn't watch the episode. It's okay.
Oh, burn.
Oh, shades. No, he was too busy playing his golf tournament.
Wow,
He's got an
mouth
excuse.
open, tongue twitching, burn.
He's got an
wow.
He was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Gotta give it up to my man Mike. He caught. Yeah.
Anyway, what team that didn't make the playoffs last year do you think will make the playoffs this year? After the offseason, draft, trades. What do you all think? Let Nick go you first. What's up?
I need some memory jogged.
Yeah, I pulled up the playoff bracket myself.
Yeah, I got the playoff record. I don't know. I don't know if the Giants are gonna make it again, but I think the Ravens will get back. But I don't know. All the playoff teams last year, I think.
So
actually, that's the Bucks. The Bucks ain't making that shit. So maybe the Saints because of the division winner.
Saints.
We picked last week. I think they'll make the playoffs
okay.
because the Bucks made it last year, which they ain't gonna do. Bucks gonna do ass again.
I don't see the Bucks. I don't see the Bucks making a splash at all.
So I don't know. I mean,
We went over this. Who's their QB again? Who's the Bucks QB?
we don't even.
Baker
there's
Mayfield, bro.
right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Baker.
So all the playoff teams last year, I think most of them might
So
make it back.
Saints replacing Bucks.
Yeah. So
Okay.
And that's okay. Saints replacing Bucks.
So 49. I don't know. I think
You think
I think
remove
most
the
of the
Giants from the wild card, put someone else in?
I think
I
the
think
Giants
that
are
way as
not.
well.
I think remove the Giants from the wild card.
Yeah.
Giants
and the Bucks are in
and or
Are you
Cowboys.
sure about that?
More so the Giants than the Cowboys, but
So
yeah.
who would
Cowboys
you-
will make it back, and then they'll lose.
Yeah, I
again.
think Dallas.
So for the
I think
wild
they're back.
card on the East,
I think the Giants might go back. I think y'all underestimate. They did just pick up Darren Waller, which is big. But I think y'all sleeping on them picking up Darren Waller for like
I mean,
chump change.
he wasn't used in Vegas.
yeah,
Exactly. So what do you?
So we have no idea if that's a him problem or like a.
Derek Carr. Bro.
No, that was Derek Carr forcing Devontae Adams to football, and it was very evident. But I
but
talk
it's
about
Devontae
this.
Adams.
Right, of course, right. They're gonna force him to football, which is why, like, that's no knock on Darren Waller.
Yeah.
But that's not. You can't use that to also say that he's not still a good player. You know what
No,
I
I
mean?
think Darren Waller's still pretty good.
I think that, like I tell those guys all the time, if you look at every great quarterback of like the last 30 years, right, 20, 30 years, minus Tom Brady, every great quarterback in the beginning of their career had a great tight end. Everyone.
Yeah.
So I think giving Daniel Jones a middle of the field outlet, once he gets through his first 2 reads, to be able to give him that, be able to sit down in the pocket, make those throws, and Waller can get open on people on some post routes, on some streak routes. So I think that'll be big for them. I don't know. I think they might. I
don't know. I think what we saw last year was a flash in the pan from Danny Dimes. Like I don't think it was anything that is going to.
Whoa! Excuse me. Hold on.
Not a fluke. Not a fluke. He played 17 games.
It's Danny Millions now.
Chill. I'm still going
He
on
put in
the
a contract. He put his
Let's look
contract.
at the
That's why he
dice.
played ball. He's like, I'm gonna go back to being regular Danny Pennies.
He saves a majority of it, so he's still Danny Dimes to me.
I don't think the Chargers make it back.
No, I don't think the Giants are making it
The
back.
Giants and Chargers and Bucks are not going back
Okay.
because Justin Herbert's not that good. Well,
So
he is. But
replace
like,
those teams. So you said Saints.
the Saints will replace the Bucks.
The Chargers won a division.
No, they were the Chiefs won their division. That's it.
Oh fuck, you're right.
Let's see the
Jeez, wow.
You don't think the Chargers go back?
No.
I think the Chargers can make it back.
That's what I'm saying. Damn.
I think
You
the
don't like
Chargers
Justin
can make it
Herbert,
back.
Not.
I think he's
last
a
game.
little overrated, in my opinion.
Bro, last game in the playoffs that proved it. Like how you blow that lead?
No, but
that's coaching.
that was
No adjustments.
Bro, that's the defense.
You
Trevor Lawrence went God mode in the second half. That's Justin Herbert's fault.
But Justin Herbert couldn't do shit. Like after that, like he didn't do shit in the second half.
I mean, I hear you.
He didn't do nothing. Like you had a whole half. You can't fully run the defense. The offense didn't score no more points. Like,
There's two sides. I mean, you're all kind of both right. Like the defense
I hear you, bro. I hear
also
you.
blew it.
Yeah, I think this is a situation where we might both be right because like that's.
it was defense fault for giving up points. But
It was
Justin Herbert didn't do shit.
27-3 or like
Exactly.
27-7 at
You know
halftime.
the indicator for that is? It means that's pure coaching. No adjustments were made. They played the same way the second half they did the first half, and they let them come back.
Bam! All right, bro, like, all right. If it's 27-7, right, and then they score again and it's 27-14, right?
That's a fucking.
We get like a 5 and out, 6 and out, or whatever.
what?
Hold on, right? And then they score another touchdown. That's 27-21. If I'm Justin Herbert, I'm like, all right, y'all. Come on, defense. Come on now. Like, bro.
You gotta still put more points on the board.
I get that, but I think he just made a good point though. If we don't know, we had like 5 touchdowns and like 200 yards in the second
He
half.
threw like 4 picks in the first half. And then like,
Look, I watched a video on how Justin Herbert and Doug Peterson made an adjustment at halftime, and it started getting people
You
open.
mean Trevor Lawrence? You said Justin Herbert.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
They made an adjustment in the second half, and they got people open that way because they saw how the Chargers were running their zone defense scheme, and they adjusted towards it and got people open on slant routes, on dig concepts, sail concepts. They changed up how they were going to run their routes.
And they changed up the way their defensive scheme was set up.
Also that to
you know what I'm
stop it,
saying?
yeah.
So I think
Chargers
Nick,
started just
I think he
toasting,
might be
we're up big.
I think he might be the one
same
that's
thing.
right. I think that was a coaching problem.
I think it was a huge coaching problem.
Because I get Justin not scoring no points, but if you're going out there and you have no ability to change the play at the line of scrimmage, like because we're at least I don't watch that many Chargers games, but when I do, I don't see Justin Herbert like audible in much. Like he usually goes out there and play they calls and play they call and they're gonna run that. So if he don't got much of a say in the offense and what's being called at the line, he can't really change that. And then you know what I'm saying? It's up to him to make the execution on plays that basically the defense knows what's coming based off of what you played in the first half. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's Justin Herbert's fault.
my replacement for them, this is like a dark horse, but maybe the Houston Texans.
Ooh, all the way back.
Yeah.
Wild
All
card.
the way
Yeah.
back from the depths of hell.
To replace the Chargers with Houston at like the last seed.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, it could happen.
Chargers
You
are
never know.
the 5th seed, but I think the Texans might be a dark horse to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen.
AFC South's
I
not gonna be that
wouldn't.
good, except the Jaguars.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it, but I could maybe see
And for
that
the
happen.
NFC, what's it, the Saints replacing the Bucks, and I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit replaced the Giants.
I love that. Yeah, Detroit's definitely making playoffs this year.
Detroit sneaks in there.
I think
I don't know though, but
All right,
I think
what's
that's
your
dark horse.
yeah? What's your team?
Those are my dark horse teams to sneak into playoffs: Detroit and Houston.
Okay, I like those.
I gotta pull up the bracket again.
Also, I'm gonna pull out a video this week. I'm gonna make my MVP bet soon.
All right,
Cool. I'm gonna do a nice little. I'm gonna do a little promo, little video.
all right. Do a
of my
little,
MVP
do a little
bet.
short.
Yeah, a little short because last year was an embarrassment.
So y'all thinking
It's not gonna be the Jets no more after that.
So y'all are
SIH
thinking
cover.
Seattle gets back to the playoffs?
Yeah.
You don't think that last year was a fluke for Jimmy or for Gino?
No, I think
No.
Seattle got better.
They did get better.
So I like their draft picks. Plus they had solid pieces on defense, and like they have all young guys.
What you thinking, Ash? What's in your mind right now? What's going on? What's swimming around in that head of yours right now? What's going on?
He's thinking. The machine is
I mean,
thinking.
you gotta replace the Bucks, right? I think that's
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking
right?
for. But I don't know.
Well, just think that someone's got to win that division.
I don't know who wins that division out of the
Carolina.
Panthers and the Saints, bro. The Panthers got really
I wouldn't be
good.
surprised to see the Panthers go.
The Panthers got really good, and they won they almost won the division last year with P.J. Walker.
Top 10 defense.
P.J. Walker.
That's what happens when you have a top 10 defense. You have a chance to win.
And now they got Miles Sanders to add to that running game. They got Adam Thielen, a true number one.
Is their offensive line good? That determines how good Miles Sanders.
I think they drafted 2 offensive linemen in their draft, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they did.
That's
why Miles Sanders was so good. He was behind.
No
he was
confidence
best
in the
offensive line in league.
Cardinals?
So like,
Get the fuck out of here.
Just asking.
You know the Cardinals have 0 prime this year?
He told him to go home.
Gary said the Cardinals are running.
No one wants to see you.
He told him to go home. He said, "Bro, the fuck out of here." The Cardinals, come on, bro. They're gonna be lottery picking next year.
Yeah, bro. They're ass. Shit, bro. Kyler Murray, man. That man's 10th prestige in every Call of Duty that comes out, even though that don't exist no more.
Dude's a
He makes it work.
He asks for it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He plays NPC like before the game comes out. Remember Black Ops was combat training? Remember all like the AI generated bullets?
Yeah.
You go like 50.
He trained. Yeah, he trained.
If I'm going off of like looking at the paper, like I guess you would say the Saints would probably win that division,
Yeah.
right?
So everything's on paper for right now.
Oh fuck.
Nope, in reality.
Okay, so no Bucks, insert Saints, just like Nick.
Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I don't think Minnesota goes back to the playoffs. I think the Lions win the division.
Yeah,
Next
I
year.
think so too.
That
was my pick for win that division.
I think the Lions win the
I'm
division.
pretty sure I
What are the
What's the Viking schedule? How many 1 o'clock games?
No, Kizzy, check
Yeah,
right
we
now.
know.
No, we need to know. That's
we need to
real.
know that.
If they have more than 8 1 o'clock games, they're winning the division.
It's a true fact, Nick. Look that up.
That's
All I know is we played in week 2 in prime time.
Again.
So that's another. Yeah.
Again, hit the goose.
Why they
for
keep
that,
doing
John.
that to y'all? Week 2 primetime against the Eagles. Why they keep doing that to Kirk Cousins? Is that like the 3rd year in a row?
Yeah,
Something like that.
something like
Because
that.
Kirk
Fucking
Cousins
nuts.
stinks.
Chill.
We were at that game.
The Kirk Thuggins is the 1 o'clock god.
We started the skull chant in the section.
That was disrespectful.
212 or something.
Yeah, really long.
We started the skull chant. The whole stadium was doing it.
They were like, yeah, it was like 5 minutes left to get in. They're like,
So, oh, bro, it was the most spiteful chant I've ever heard. It was great. I
What was
loved it.
let's see,
Instead of doing Eagles chants all game, we're doing
Hold
soul.
on, this
1,
matters.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Hoes.
6, 7,
Oh shit. Come on.
8.
Come on.
That so far, there's 2 to be determined. So as of right now, it's 8.
Wait, is it the last 2 weeks of the season?
The last week of the season, and then December 17th, which is to be determined. Which I don't know.
Yeah.
Against who?
The
8.
Bengals on the road.
That could be a primetime game, maybe. Well, I guess because it's to be
Well, let's go
determined
back to
because
the
it's how
Marvel
good.
games.
What did I wait? What did I say? I said if he got how many
You were
games?
right on the
There,
dot.
as of right now, there's 8 1 o'clock games.
Yo, all right, never mind. I'm gonna switch that. They're probably gonna win the division because he's gonna go 7-1 in them games. I can guarantee. Yo, this is video stamps, so we know now. In them 8,
They play you at 1 o'clock on October 29th.
they're gonna win that game. And them
They're on the road,
8,
though.
and them 8, they're gonna win that game. In them 8 1 o'clock games, or that might be the one game they lose at 1 o'clock. But in them 8 1 o'clock games, I guarantee that the Vikings go 7-1. It's stamped right here. I'll say they go 7-1 in them 8 1 o'clock games.
I can see
Which is
that.
nuts.
Yeah, it's
Which is nuts. That dude is nuts. And how do you
1 o'clock, baby.
nuts? So all right,
Bright and early.
Detroit definitely gets in as a wild card. So I mean, I like the Giants though, man. I really like those guys. But then it's like Dallas is gonna get there, and I don't think that y'all have 3 teams in the playoffs again. There's just too many
So I think
other
the Giants are
No,
good, man.
yeah, I think it would be
You
the
think
Giants.
the Giants? Yeah. All right. So then,
What will you think, dude? If you think the Giants are going to be in, take the Cowboys out. You know the Eagles are going to win the division. Like, let's get real here.
I mean, barring any bad injury, yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's yeah. I mean, that team's just so
Our
fucking
defensive line
good.
is so much better.
Even though it's our team, that team just is good.
We're juiced up, boy.
The only questions are linebackers.
We
The
get
only-
juiced up in the
big
offseason.
question marks on the defense.
And then by the time it's OTAs, we're not on the juice anymore, but we get the good things from the juice.
Man, could we battle the the Seahawks for the 7th seed. Yeah.
I think they'll make it back.
No, I'm talking about we.
Yeah, he's talking about
Packers. He's talking about make it with
I don't think
Jordan
so.
He's talking
I think
about
Seattle.
I feel it's a huge
I
stretch.
think Seattle's way better.
Huge stretch, but I want it.
But Seattle is in kind of the tougher division.
Yeah, but their Cardinals suck. Who the fuck else is in? And then the Rams. Rams suck.
The Rams suck. Yeah. I don't see the Rams doing that great.
They still got
Nah, we
Stafford.
suck. We gonna win.
It's just sad to say.
But in the AFC, ooh, that's a little bit more spicy.
Spicy. Some smoked.
I was gonna say Jets, but then I saw the Sports Illustrated cover, and then that that
Where
just
he had
turned
Dookie, his hands were in Dookie water.
Yeah, bro.
He had Dookie fingers.
He had the Glock Dookie.
The Jets are not even. They. I'm not. I'm gonna save my Jets hate for a later podcast. Oh
Shit, bro.
man,
That was the weirdest SI cover I think I've ever seen. Like, he's just like,
Fuck. Like poopy hand.
yeah. When he's looking at him, he's like,
What kind of sauce
It's
was that?
disgusting.
I don't know, just have
I
him
guess
hold, just have him
barbecue
holding bottle, like,
sauce?
I don't even know what the fuck it
that
was.
was.
fuck.
Just have him holding like salt, like just holding in like,
Szechuan sauce.
yeah. Or just have him like hold like
He's
holding all
holding
the
soy
sauces.
sauce.
So I'm gonna guess all of y'all thinking that Miami going back, right?
Barring a Tua injury, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I think coaching and Tua. It's
We both think Baltimore and Cincinnati gonna be back, right?
Definitely,
Baltimore.
definitely the Bengals.
I think they'll both be
I think
there,
Ravens
yeah.
will make it though, but they won't wait. They won't. I think Ravens will be more wild card.
You got Odell now.
What? I don't know if you can say that, bro.
I don't think the
But
Ravens
maybe-
are gonna make it. Didn't I say that last week? I hope I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can say that, bro.
It's the Bengals.
Before Lamar, before Lamar was hurt, they were winning the division. They were 8-3.
I think the Bengals were like they think they were like 7-3 because the Bengals were right at the beginning of the year, but then they caught fire towards the end.
The Bengals were, or the Ravens were 8-3 when Lamar got hurt.
So the Bengals were like I
They
think
were up
like
on the
eight-
division by 2 games. So the Bengals were only like 6-3 or 6-4 or something like that. Like they weren't.
Bengals started out slow. I knew.
Yeah, they were like 1-3 and they started. Then they got hot. Like they won like 5 straight games. I think. Right?
I think the
They
Ravens.
won't be money when they
I
verse
think
the
that
Browns.
switch. I think the Ravens win the division, and I think the Bengals are in as a wild card. That whole division's hot, bro. Like
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh might get into the playoffs.
The Browns can be scary. But
I'm not worried.
on paper.
Man,
On
Nick,
paper.
Nick, all right, when you laugh like that, can you not make that face? That was so. You looked so AI when you did that face.
I have an NPC.
You looked like that's what you looked like. That was scary a little bit. Yeah, that was nasty.
Looks like that.
I might have to agree with you that the Chargers might not go back to the playoffs.
That AFC North is the second tightest division compared to. I mean, it was last year.
All I know is the Browns ain't doing shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But that's what I'm saying. And Lamar ain't played the last 6 games. If Lamar plays the last 6 games, I think they win the division. And then you can definitely say that if he played in that playoff game against the Bengals, they win that game.
And we think the Steelers. Who do you think's last in that division? Steelers or Browns?
Browns.
I think the Browns.
Browns.
I think the Steelers might back into the playoffs. I think they might take over that 7 seed. Miami will probably bump up to like the 5 seed because I think that they'll have a better record than the Steelers, obviously. And then I think Cincinnati switches with either Cincinnati will either be 5 or 6 based on who has the better record between them and Miami. And I think the Ravens win the division.
Okay. All right.
So I guess I would say I would say what's the name getting in the Steelers because they're just always they're never not 500. They're always good.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah.
They're just always good.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the Bengals won 8 straight at the end of the season, and that was when Damar Hamlin got that canceled.
And then what did the Ravens lost like the last 4 of the last 6 games?
When did he get hurt? Like
After week 11.
Week
When
11.
Lamar got hurt, they were 8-3. They were on top of the division by like 2 games.
And Bengals were think 5-4, because that was right after their bye week, and then they won like 7 straight after that. They played Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Kansas City, Cleveland, Tampa, and the Patriots. And then the Bills game got canceled. Then they beat the Ravens in the last game of the year, but that was with. Then they beat them again in the playoffs. All I know is the Ravens had a Pro Bowl quarterback in the playoff game.
They did.
Man,
They technically did.
all right, that's cool. Are they winning with that? Oh, that was loud. Are they winning with that Pro Bowl quarterback? No, shut the fuck up, then.
Well, they were on the 1 yard line, and they couldn't score.
Yeah, and he fumbled.
Yeah, but
Right, and then if you insert a former unanimous MVP, by the way, the first time that's ever happened in the NFL, other than maybe like Tom Brady, I think maybe did it once. They win that game.
I don't think Tom Brady was unanimous.
No, I think Lamar was the only unanimous.
Yeah.
So go shit. So go shit, basically. So a go nigga doing go shit. If Lamar in that game, are they winning?
Probably. But we'll never know.
All right, James. All right, Christian. What's your picks for your playoffs?
NFL playoffs? Didn't we go over this last week?
That was
That was division winners.
No, I'm saying what team that didn't get in the playoffs last year do you think is going to get in this year from each
I was
conference?
just looking at this. I thought I already answered this.
I mean, he probably was interjecting your answer.
Yeah, of course. Now I feel singled out and vulnerable.
Dude. Yeah, you're vulnerable.
Yeah, I
Type
feel
in your little keyboard over there.
I feel very vulnerable, guys. Can I just embrace it? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Well, you said that you don't think the Giants make it, right?
Yeah, all right. So basically when I was interjecting, I was saying, yeah, I don't think the Giants are making it anymore. I don't think the Seahawks are going to make it anymore. Bucks as well. So I think out of those three...
You don't think the Seahawks go back?
No. I think the Lions are switching up. I think the Lions are going to be good this year.
Okay.
The Saints, like you guys said. And then I kind of want to pick a dark horse, and that's going to be...
Seattle's division.
What?
Inside Seattle's division?
Yeah, I guess. Shit. You know what? After looking at this fucking list, I'm probably going to stick with Seattle.
But they're good, and they just grabbed Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
They grabbed another receiver to go with that core. That receiving core is disgusting, bro.
They're still on the outside and then put Tom.
Mike, actually, the NFC is stronger than the AFC.
Talk at that D-ball.
The NFC is stronger than the AFC.
No, I would say that
not quarterback-wise, but in overall team-wise.
Overall team-wise,
yeah, that's what matters. Record, not QBs.
I mean, the QB beat the better team in the Super Bowl last year.
The QB beat the better team. Yeah.
So I mean, if you have the QB, I feel like that's what matters.
I agree.
I know, but the Bills don't got the quarterback.
We're talking about making the playoffs, not winning a game.
Right. Yeah. I hear you.
So you think Seattle goes back, or are you replacing Seattle with someone?
Yeah, no, I think Seattle goes back. Like I said, after looking at the list,
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see.
I like those picks.
I don't like what going from the bottom. The Bears, they have any shot?
They're still
Cardinals. We already laughed about that. Rams, probably not. Falcons. I mean, that's when you start getting to. I guess
Falcons is like
you
a
would maybe
nice.
have a gut feeling.
Like the Falcons is like a nice mansion, but that's still being built.
Fair.
You can't live in it yet.
There's
no plumbing in there. There's no
And
fixtures.
then in the AFC, the AFC playoff picture is
Way more stacked.
way more, maybe
There are way more
stronger than
teams
the
in the
entire NFC, but
The NFC's closer, but the AFC is more stacked.
yeah,
There are way more
the
teams.
AFC is way more top heavy.
they
The
got all
AFC is
quarterbacks.
top heavy.
Yeah. There's a huge.
No, I would say it's the other way around. I would say the NFC's top heavy, whereas like
Not quarterback.
Miami was the 7th seed last. I'm talking about just the team in general.
Even still.
Miami was the 7th seed last year,
Yes, and they were 9-8.
but that was only because
They almost beat the Bills.
you know what I'm saying.
But
And with they back up,
Well, probably just because Josh Allen's overrated.
Same thing with Baltimore. They almost beat the Bengals with their backup.
But we're saying the Bills will make the playoffs again.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to do shit in the playoffs. They'll play the Bengals again and lose.
What, like the Sixers? The Bills are the Sixers of the NFL.
The Bills are the Sixers of the
Same
NFL.
color scheme.
Actually, I heard it on the radio. The 76ers are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
That's fucking
I was like, wow. I did not like hearing that, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what?
And you know what?
The Sixers are not America's team. So whatever team LeBron James is on, stop it.
Yeah, that's probably the truest thing I ever heard. But I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy here and say the AFC is gonna stay the same. Maybe wild cards change, but yeah.
Like as far as the divisional switch up.
Yeah, maybe like division
seedings.
Yeah,
seeding switch up with the same teams.
Yeah, I
Chargers though.
I mean, yeah, I like Justin Herbert. 10-7. I think they could still pull it off with 9-8.
Okay. I fucks with it. I bangs with it. All right. Let's move on to the final segment here. We're getting close to the hour and a half mark. The MLB season. Do a little recap.
Let's do a little assessment.
Assessment.
Let's look at what's going on over there.
Yeah.
So too inconsistent,
let's pull up. I know Ish really wanted to look at the MLB standings.
I mean, the Phillies have been recently
We're only
streaky.
6 games out, man.
6 games out. We're 19-19, completely 500 right now.
So we won 5 straight, then we lost 6 straight.
We have a better record at home, as it should be, versus the away record. I would like to win more games on the road, but it is what it is. I feel like most teams are better at home anyway.
Yeah, it looks like that middle of the pack, the Mets and the Marlins. It's looking tight right now. I mean, it's baseball. It's a fucking marathon, not a sprint. But I don't know. I think evaluating the teams now, I think the Phillies at 19-19. Ish was bringing it up before the podcast that they have so much coming back. They have Ranger coming back today. Mm-hmm. They have Bryce Harper back now. Nicky Castellanos is hot. There's
he's ass, bro.
Keep doing it.
Nick needs to hate on Nick Castellanos in order for it to work out. He's batting .313. He's fucking raking right now.
He absorbs the negative energy.
He probably watches this podcast and be like, yo, fuck that dude.
Can't deny in our division, though, the Braves are a strong team. They
started very hot.
That's cool.
They're a strong team. They're 25-13.
And they're dogs on the road. 15-4 on the road.
They're 6 games ahead of anyone else in the division.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
That's pretty good for. I mean, things always tend to tighten up, later, but they already got a good head start on us. Looking at the rest of the NL, it's pretty. The divisions look pretty tight.
Pittsburgh, man. I'm surprised Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is a hot team right now. Fucking, they're
and Arizona.
I think they cool off.
But they have cooled off recently. Where their last 10, they're 1-9.
You see the disparity between the AL East and the AL Central. The last place Yankees will be the first place in the American League Central, but they're the last place in American League East.
Wow.
The Yankees are 22-18, and they're in the last place. But in the American League Central, the Minnesota Twins are
AL
first
East
place.
is
21-18.
The AL East has historically good teams, and then now pretty much the Orioles historically.
How about that? Fucking Orioles.
I know. But the Rays, fucking 30-10, and they start off. What they go? 13 games.
Yeah, they won like 13 games.
13 games in a row to start off the season. I mean. And then you keep a record after that of 17-10. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
If they stay hot, they're gonna,
They can make some noise.
The standout stat is I think their home record 19-3.
Yeah, that's huge.
I mean, that's the thing. They're leading that division, and again, the Yankees historically great team, even though I fucking hate them.
Aaron Judge.
They're 22-18, which would dominate the AL Central right now.
Maybe second seed in the NL East, maybe above us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so that's obviously a hot division right now.
Yeah, bro. Everyone thought the NL East was going to be the most competitive, but now it's the AL East. Right,
And
that's
then
spent like $500 million in their ass. Just like the Phillies are right now.
DeGrom getting hurt and shit.
No, he's on the Rangers now.
Is he? Who got hurt? Who got hurt on the Mets? It was
Edwin Diaz in the World Cup.
Yeah.
That kind of sucked, but well.
That's crazy, bro.
The Rockies are coming back. They were at the bottom of the barrel.
We're gonna sweep them.
Yeah,
we're gonna sweep them, but I think after us, I think they're gonna even out and actually compete in that division a little bit.
I can see.
But I mean, again, they have the Padres in their division. Fucking Phillies barely beat the Padres last year. I feel like.
We beat them in 5.
What you mean we barely beat them last year?
Barely beat them, but I mean, I forgot about the series. I was just talking because no one else is saying a fucking word. What is this, a one-man fucking podcast? You're staring at your fucking phone.
Because I'm trying to get...
Mike's listening to me. Mike's being a good listener. Thank you for listening to my problems. And you're not saying... You're actually responding.
Listen,
I need more energy out of you. I'm fucking talking right now. You're the baseball guy.
Right. I'm trying to be respectful and let them... Part of the reason...
I'm freaking out here, guys.
That's part of the reason why we're not going to get the subscribers that we're going to get, because they're not going to be able to hear what we're saying. I'm trying to let you talk. You were talking. I was trying to pull up my information so that when you was done talking, I was going to state my piece. That's all I was trying to do, bro.
Talk over me more, please.
No, that's not going to get people to look at us, because they're just going to see this and be like, damn, bro, we can't hear nobody.
Philly's been too inconsistent lately.
But we started out the same way last year. Last year, we won 2 in a row. Lost 1, and then won 1, and then lost 4 in a row. Won 1, lost 3 in a row. Won 2 in a row, lost 2 in a row. Won 4 in a row, lost 1, won 1, lost 5 in a row. Won 2 in a row, lost 1, and then won 4 in a row again. Which is basically the same point that we are right now. And we've been doing the same shit. And we had everybody last year. We have basically nobody this year healthy. Like, Bryce is just coming back, same as last year. Brees is out, which is looking like to be a big bat in our lineup that we are missing right now. Rangers been hurt. Nola and Wheeler just got done pitching for 9 months straight. You know what I'm saying? Nola doing something he's never done, pitching into the playoffs, into the World Series. So his arm was hurt, as you could tell by the lack of his fastball velocity. The first 4 starts he made, he was averaging like 92 miles an hour, whereas now he's averaging 94 to 96, what he normally averages on his fastball.
Hit the ramp up.
But I think we're fine, bro. I really do. I think the only reason that we were so far back in the division last year was because the Mets and the Braves got so hot. Like,
Braves on like a 14-game win streak.
You know what I'm saying? They did what the Rays are doing. You know what I'm saying? They got so hot. It was like, bro, we just couldn't catch them. We just couldn't catch them. It was just too much. We're second place, 6.5 games out of first right now. Last year we were like 12 games out of first already.
Baseball is the only sport where you can, like, if you just get into the playoffs, anything happens. The Phillies were a prime example of that last year. 6 seed. The only 6 seed.
They are not the only. That is not the only sport. Hockey is about the hottest team going into the playoffs.
All right, we don't know that. That's your division. That's your forte. That's your sport.
But baseball, like, it's like anything. Like, you just 6 seed. They went all the way to the World Series. Like, no one fucking thought the Phillies were going to do that. Like,
I should have questioned the hockey because the 18 could just get hot and start winning games.
Just ask the Boston Bruins.
Hockey is hot.
Just ask the Bruins.
Hockey is about heat, yo. Hockey's literally like.
Yeah, the Bruins had the best regular season of all time, and then bounced out.
They're fucking bounced out.
Bounced out, baby.
Those first round. First round.
Anyway, yeah.
Fuck Boston in that believe, but they'll beat us. So
I think we're all right, man. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think the Phillies are
Our
okay.
bullpen has literally an under 1 ERA in the last like 15 games.
Shit, the people that throw 95 and up finally remembered that they have to throw strikes. Because at the beginning of the year, we were walking everyone.
Yeah,
like, we were walking like 5 guys a game. Like, this shit was nuts. But now they've settled down. They've gotten in the group.
Our bullpen's been fine for like the better part of like the last month and a half. It's been a rotation that's starting to work back. But most of those guys were hurt. Like, we gotta think about that, you know. So it's like I feel like we'll be fine, bro. Like I said, I feel like we'll look up in mid-July and be like 7 games up at the NL East in first place, and we're like, why the fuck are we bitching in May?
Because we're filled
Like, you know what I'm
We're
saying?
Philadelphians.
Like there's so
we were
much.
bitching in April, to be honest.
There's so much. There's so much. I wasn't. I was chilling because like. There's so much to factor in. And it's so early. Like we haven't even gotten June Kyle Schwarber yet. Trey Turner usually heats up in the summer. Bryce heats up in the summer. So it's like
It's always heating up.
I feel like that nigga comes to the game hot.
Yeah.
He
Except the first game he came back. That was the only game he's had.
Right, of course. The first time he's seen Major League pitching in a game since the World Series.
Yeah, now was he like batting 300 already?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
He had a dinger. No,
I
he
really
didn't have a
think
dinger.
we're gonna be fine. I really think we'll be chilling, bro. And we always give the division game. We haven't even have we even played the Mets yet? We haven't played the Mets or the Braves yet. So those will be
I
games.
thought we played the Braves once.
Those will be games in series.
Not yet? Oh,
Nah, those are
surprising.
nah, because baseball saved all those games for the end of the season.
Yeah.
The only division team we played was the Marlins.
It was the Marlins, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like I feel like
That's
once we get on those series,
Yeah.
those are the series where
It's like a double
and it's
win.
great that those series line up for us getting in the groove of things. Like we play the Mets at the end of May, which I would really love to go to that Saturday game. I think it's like
No, but they're in New York.
no, it's a Mets game at home.
That must be in June. The end
No,
of
it's
June.
the end of May.
No, they're in New York. We're here. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they're in New York. Then at the end of June, it's when we play the Mets.
I mean,
at home.
the average is
The Friday, Saturday,
47.
Sunday. June 23rd, 4th, and 25th. That's the home game. But we play them on the road at the end of May. And
We play both series.
We played the Braves before that, a 4-game series against the Braves, all on the road. We have a 10-game road trip, all division. Like Braves 4, Mets 3, and then the Nationals.
Oh, so
Damn.
yeah, you're right.
That's a huge road trip.
Yeah, that's the end of June.
That's going to be rough.
If we take go 6-4.
Yeah, the 6-4 would be a win.
Or 7-3. We need to sweep the Nationals. They suck. But
2 for 1. Just gotta trade. You just gotta win the series, man.
Yeah, just win the series. That's all that matters, really.
we play a 4-game series with the Braves. That'd be a tough series on the road.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking nuts.
Drive to Atlanta real quick, go to the game.
Shit.
I'll call Elon and he'll get a Tesla out.
I'll just call Mo and then have him call Nikki. Be like, yo, I'll go down there.
I will go to
Get a
Washington.
Washington.
Just take the
Drive
train.
to Washington.
Yeah, I will go
Or
to
just
the
take the
National.
train.
Take that train to DC. Take Amtrak.
Yeah.
Or
Get off the train, go right to the
Yeah.
dispo,
Or it's like
grab some blood.
That'd be up to y'all if you want to drive or whatever. It's like a 2-hour.
It's not that far,
It's
bro.
like 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been to DC.
Yeah,
I
nearby.
have a couple times.
Actually, no, it's a lot. I think I have been.
I've not been to DC.
I've been to DC so many times. Hate that city.
And
You play golf tournaments over there, right?
Shut up, you ass white.
no, he's made his
You're
shades.
professional.
Bro, he got his shades taken
trying
away.
to-
He's made. He needs to earn his shades back.
They're insulting me.
No, you're
Listeners,
a
can you hear
legit
this? I'm
golfer.
insulting
You're the
me.
most legit golfer in this whole entire room, and I golf too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not a high bar for golf in this room.
Oh no, there's mini.
I mean,
It's not like this fucking.
I'm pretty fucking good. I can hit the ball straight.
We should do a video of that.
I hit the ball straight, dude.
Mike versus
No, you
Shades
don't.
in one-on-one golf.
Yo, we should.
Who will win?
A 1v1 match. I
I'd beat his
probably
ass.
Winner
No, but I need a spread then. I need a handicap. Give me like 3 strokes.
Oh,
I'm that much better than you?
oh,
Ish, I'll give you 3 strokes too.
no,
If you want to
Maybe,
play
if you wanna
golf with us,
Nah.
what you get your mind out of
I
the
think 3
gutter.
strokes is fair because
Yeah,
you're not that much better than me, right?
He might be. I guess you don't
No,
want to
he
find
kinda
out.
is, though.
You don't want to find out.
Dude, I haven't gone to the ring. I haven't practiced in a while.
I haven't
Like, you have to
played-
practice.
I
with
played
golf. You have
once
to be
this whole
consistent.
season.
I haven't done that shit.
I played once this whole season, and I didn't play very
There's
well.
only one way to find out.
Know what we still need to do? Ish, we need to go to a batting cage.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
We need to go to
Make
a
a little
batting
video
cage.
of bad cage.
Do it whenever.
Fucking
Whenever
Let's
you-
plan it one of these days.
for sure. I mean,
Make a little video, make a little VOD. Of the bad cage.
I'll fucking
I
step
need more
in.
than
I'll
2
fucking
balls.
step in there and whiff first.
You know
I
what?
don't
You know
care.
what? Ish, what did you say you were gonna do? You said you were gonna get some hits off of the fastball, right?
Oh yeah, we went to it's
Well,
the
I wanted to put
How
a
many-
bet on Ish.
How many pitches do I get?
What is it?
per-
10?
Yeah, you get like coins. You get like
I think a coin's
It's the
10
coin's 10,
pitches
yeah.
or 12.
Yeah.
it's 10. Yeah, like each coin is 10. We
So
have
out of
5
10
coins.
pitches, how many hits do you get?
At least 4.
I will bet Ish gets 4.
Over under for 4.
At least 4.
We're saying an over/under of 3.5,
Okay.
and you're saying over.
Over 3.5.
I'm taking the under.
Oh shit! This is getting interesting. boys.
Ish, I'm telling you,
It's getting interesting.
you are going to be cold.
Okay.
I had 2 for 40.
Ish is gonna go home and swing his bat.
I will happily, I will look straight at this camera, admit I am sorry for talking bad about Ish's batting abilities. If I was wrong, I will do that. But I'm just
It's
saying,
gonna be a camera.
My timing,
video.
bro, I went in there, my timing was so off,
when's
bro.
the
I was
last
like, yo.
for the mic? When's the last time you swung a baseball bat?
Like at a baseball or just
Yeah,
swinging
at
baseball?
a baseball.
Like 2019.
Yes, that's 4 years ago.
That's 4 years. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
You let me see the first 2 pitches and get my timing. I'm hitting 4 out of 10, guaranteed.
Now you only have 8
You
pitches.
realize
You only have 8 pitches.
Well, I'm saying based off of like if
There's no practice, you're just straight
Someone's
running.
got to yell in before them, and
I think I go 4 for 10 no practice swings.
Shit. Oh, I couldn't get shit. I was 2
you
for 40
are
that last
talking
jump.
a huge game right
I'm
now.
confident.
And he's gonna walk the walk.
It's
too.
not-
Like I said, I'll gladly look at the camera, admit I'm wrong.
I never hit under 400. Ever.
After 4 years of not swinging a bat at a baseball,
4 years, 4 hits.
I've never hit under 400 at any level I've ever played baseball. That's 400. That's 4 out of 10.
I am not disagreeing with that. I'm not
Thank you,
disagreeing
Mike.
with that.
I think Ish will do it.
Not my teammate who played with me since I was 9 years old. My friend does, who's never played with me a day in my life. Thanks, Christian. That feels good right there.
I have given so many concessions right now already. If I am wrong, I will admit it to the camera. I'm just saying, I do not think it's even humanly possible.
All right.
All right, there's
I
a
get-
promo for that video. Stay
And we're gonna do
tuned for
Mike
that.
versus Sheets in a golf in 1-on-1.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it
And then
3
and
times.
then me and you, I'll just box you, and then I'll box you, and then I'll box you. I'll fight everyone here.
Box
1v3 right
Oh,
now.
No, we're about to mix.
Right now.
All right, this has been Hanging with the Dudes, episode
Right
7.
now.
Shades, always a pleasure to have you today.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Ish,
Nick and Ish.
I believe in you. You're gonna get 4 out of 10.
At least 4 out of 10.
At least.
Designated
And
hitter.
And that second round,
I'll be a DH.
that
designated
second
hitter.
round, once I've already got the first round, I got the timing down. Oh,
6
it's
out of
a
10.
wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, we got to do that real
Nick,
soon.
signing off. Sixers. What are you thinking?
They're not gonna win.
Not gonna win.
Lakers in 6. Sixers gonna lose.
I hope they win, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Sixers gonna lose.
All right.
Y'all are so mean.
Peace.